Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Right on. There she is. Mrs. Ring the Bell herself. Give it a couple minutes here. See if... oops. See if who wants to come play. Hopefully we have a good enough signal to have a little bit of a live here. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? You know what? Let me pop this screen protector off. I think it's wreaking havoc with the images. Throw that away. I went to buy the liquid screen protector here, $50 freaking. I'm like, what the hell? You guys high or what? You guys smoking crack or what? No, I can't go there. See if that helps at all. There we go. I'll brighten this up a little bit. Woo, it's hot in here. I got some air going in the background. Let's see who's in here. Driver's lineup. How you doing, man? You're number 2. Joe was number 1. Sorry. Unsung hero of YouTube. What's up, man? How you doing? Morgan, hey. You are second, correct. Christopher, Mr. Latimer is in the house. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. I was going to say happy holidays, but, you know, I said happy Christmas, as you see. What's up, Richard? Michael K. What's happening? What's happening? Driver's Live says, I can only hang out for a second. Got a hook to a trailer, but saw you going live and wanted to say Merry Christmas. Thank you, man. Merry Christmas to you, too. Hopefully you got yourself a good load. Watch this on the replay because we have had a absolute shiat show over the last couple of days. It takes That's Trucking to a whole new level. A whole new level. Hey, Hog Rider, how you doing, man? Mickey, what's up? Studebaker, Mr. Larry's in the house. Merry Christmas, everybody. Mr. Brownheim's in the house. Jeremy, everyone knows Jeremy Brownheim here. Doing homework, so I'm just listening. Okay. I can only imagine the kind of homework you're doing. Joe, did I get a load? I've had 3 loads since I've talked to you last, Joe. Rocking this authority out to New Mex and back to Virginia. Right on, man. Hitting up New Mexico and running back. I'll watch you play, not y'all. All right, man. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you later. Yeah. Let's see. Should I watch the stuck videos just to explain what is going on? Yeah, that video is part of what's going on, but it gets worse. As you guys could see, the image on this, you see the big dent in the side of my truck. I touched on that a little bit here and there, but that happened the other day. Did I ever reveal what's under that hat? No, I haven't. I mean, not in so many ways. I mean, if you go to my Facebook page, you can see what's under the hat, because I'm in there without my hat on. We can give David and Melissa a Christmas present by hitting the like button. They would appreciate it. Hey, Hog Rider, that's pretty cool. That's pretty smart. If you're still in your undisclosed location, let's go party. No, I've moved. Oh no, Joe, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm in that undisclosed location. Let me get my charger plugged in just in case this runs any length. It's going to want to run out of juice here, because this phone is a giant piece of crap and all it does is eat battery and take bad pictures. So, okay, let me explain, guys. I think it was 3 days ago my truck got hit. We woke up, well, it was more than that, but I'm going to just start with that because I have that on the as the cover photo. We woke up, we were getting ready to leave, go pick up a load in Indiana, and yes, Hog Rider, Indiana. We weren't in Seymour, we were in Plainfield. But anyways, we woke up, we're getting ready to go pick the load up, and boom, the truck. First, we started hearing air horns going off like crazy. Truck shook, we got backed into. So there was that. Took care of that. The funny thing is, the guy who hit me never even looked to see what the damage he did. He never even came back to the truck, took pictures, nothing. So, wow on that. Then, where all this crap started was yesterday. We go to deliver our load. Some of you may know, I think I did a video. They had the wrong, yeah. We were on a live when they called and said, oh, you were late and all that nonsense. So I'll just run through that really quick. We went to deliver our load. We get there. The guard says, no, this load's for tomorrow. You must leave our property. I sat there for a bit trying to get things sorted. Nope, they came. You got to go. Left. Prime went ahead and sent me an email saying, show them this email. Here's the confirmation from their receiving department, so on and so forth. So we got about 12 miles up the road, turned around, went back, had to wait in a line to get in. They accept us this time, go into shipping, checked in. They sent us out to the street to wait to come in. They finally called us in, which took an hour to get in. About 5 trucks were in front of us. The place is a nightmare. I will never go there again, ever. So we get in there. We're waiting. They put us in a door, backed us up to a door, but said, wait until we come out and cut the seal. So I don't know. We waited probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. The guy next to us who pulled in after us, he gets unloaded. So I was on a live. Melissa called and they said, well, you're late. So we're just doing a work-in. She explained what happened. They realized it, said, oh, yeah, you're right. You're not late. We'll get you right away. Boom, they took us in right after that live. We get unloaded. I'm trying to get a load out of there, and I get offered a couple of loads that, one, you're all sitting on it till after Christmas, and you're sitting in the frozen north, which I didn't care to go up to Pennsylvania or Wisconsin or up into Oregon. As a matter of fact, so none of that. So I'm waiting to get a load, something I like that pays nothing. So I decided, I went ahead and got on the load board. It offered me 2 loads that paid about 65 cents a mile. Reason being they were that, I don't know why the board even kicked them over to me. You had to deadhead all the way to Nevada and then bring them back into Stanton, California. It was gypsum. That stuff pays cheap anyways. So of course after that I was like, okay. Called up night dispatch and I'm like, what are we looking at? Well, you're probably not going to get a load no matter what till morning because, it's now midnight or whatever it was, 11 o'clock. I don't know. I lost track of time. And I'm up in Tracy, California, where I'm looking on my phone map, seeing what we've done up there. And I only had a couple of things I've ever done up there, and that was delivering to Costco a couple of times and to another place. Produce seems to be dried up out there, so I'm not holding my breath for Salinas or anything. So I tell him, I go, look, man, should I just deadhead back to, because all these loads they kept offering were over in Colton. And, over in Colton, Fontana area. So I said, should I just deadhead down? And he was like, well, you know what, you do what you want to do. I said, well, if you're leaving it up to me, I'm out of here. He said, okay, fine. He goes, I'll reposition your truck in Ontario or whatever. So I come down, I stop on the way down, get a washout, fill the reefer up, and I'm planning on coming to the Petro or the TA. And on the way there, dispatch, when I was getting into LA here, dispatch gets a hold of me, hey, where are you actually going? And I told them, boom, they hit me a pre-plan. It was a sweet pre-plan, man. It was picking up at the Walmart out here, loads ready to go. It was going to Tennessee. It delivered on the 23rd or 23rd, I think it was the 23rd or something like that. It was right before the holiday, which I figured I'm probably going to get stuck out there for the 2 days, but it paid the bomb. I mean, it paid good. I was happy with it. As I'm driving, the message goes off, and I'm like, what the hell is that? You're your load's been canceled. A couple minutes later, your load's not canceled, that to keep going. I get to Walmart, your load's canceled. So after sitting all day screwing around with everything and getting what I think is a great load after they've been offering me turds, it's canceled. So I pull out on the street, and at this time now my fleet manager's in, because now it's morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And he gets me, he's like, well, here, you know what? I got this other load. He sends it over. What do you think? Picking up in Mesa, I don't know, it was 50 miles from here. Picking up there, it's a drop trailer. It picks up, the window was up till 10 o'clock tonight. It was going to Texas, Coldwell, Texas or whatever. It was paying awesome. It was going to deliver on the 24th, which I was like, now this place actually you can drop when they're closed. You open the doors, back it in, throw the bills in a box, you're good to go. So it's like, okay, 24th, I got to sit the rest of the day because it delivered in the morning or whenever because it was dropped. And then I'll sit on Christmas, no big deal. At least I'm not in the frozen north. And it pays freaking awesome. We'll get out. So I'm talking to my fleet manager because he's like, sorry about this load and the Walmart thing and what's been going on yesterday. And, the day before we had a couple days ago, we had a load. It's just been a rough couple weeks. So we're talking, and then, it's like, yeah, whatever. I go, at least I'm going to be sitting over here, shut down. And he goes, no. He goes, we got, I forget how many loads were available to pick up on the 24th. Hell yeah. So it looked like I was going to work through, Christmas, Christmas Eve and Christmas. So I go to pick up that load. I drop my trailer. They have me put it in a door. They tell me, okay, come back at 10 o'clock. Or if we load it earlier, we'll call you. So we bobtail over to Walmart, do our thing. And I'm looking, there's really nowhere to park. We could stay at Walmart, but, Walmart's funny about that. So I call the shipper and I say, hey, man, what do you think about, I told him we put it in the door, blah, blah, blah. He goes, oh, just come back, bobtail. Just go around the back side of the building and park out of the way. You're good. So we do that. I lay down. I go to sleep. I think this was like 11 o'clock in the morning. I get a call at like 1:30 from them. I'm like, damn, it's ready already? Okay, Melissa's going to have to start driving, and I'm going back to bed. So I pick up the phone. She goes, yeah, I go, yeah, you know what? The load's canceled. What? Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have all the product. So they canceled the load. So I'm like, at this point, I'm not even upset or mad or nothing because I'm just like shocked, just like, what the hell? So I didn't call my fleet manager. I just messaged him, load's canceled. And then I called them back, said, well, what about my trailer? I go, can I grab my trailer? She goes, hold on. She looks, no, they got product in it. You can't get that trailer. She goes, find the yard dog, or they call him the yard goat, and see if they got an empty on the yard. Hopefully we do. Well, that trailer had a washout on it today, and there was a prime truck picking up a loaded trailer, so I think he brought this trailer in. I had a 2021 trailer I dropped off there. I picked up this antique relic, which is built in 2014, but it's marked as 2015. Old trailer, but it was full of fuel and it was washed out. And I'm assuming it was that guy because Melissa was looking up at the trailer to see if it needed any work, what the history was on it. And it was washed today because Prime puts on there when the trailer was last washed. That way, you look at, I'm going to get a truck wash today. Oh, it says it's been washed today. I'm going to just get my tractor, not the trailer. And I knew it. It looked clean, but I didn't think it was today. Although the inside seemed a little wet, or, it felt like it might have been damp. But I was happy it was cleaned out. Yeah, the tandems don't slide right, but they slide. It's had some work. You can see it's got some new lights on it and brake cans and whatnot. So now we this load. So he sends us another load, And he goes, here, we got two choices here. And again, we talk, and he's like, man, we need to get 2020 out of here. And he goes, I got this load. It picks up tomorrow at 1400. I'm 20 miles away from it. I've picked up there and I've delivered where it's going. It's going to Florida, Sarasota. It pays decent, but then he's taking care of the deadhead I did to get because of all this problems. Taking care of, he's paying me deadhead from the northern region, and he's paying me a team layover pay. So it brought that load up to really good for what it is. Now it delivers on the 26th though. Again, I'm going to be fine sitting in a warm climate where I'm not worried about freezing to death, because I hate cold weather, guys. I just do. I mean, I just do. I don't know what to tell you. I hate cold weather. And, you know, I sat in Minnesota one year at negative 20 degrees. Yeah, negative 10 or negative 20. Whatever it is, it was cold as hell. So this load picks up tomorrow. We'll have it there probably on the 25th. It's a live unload on the 26th, so we will sit on it. So being that there's nothing we can do when we get there, we'll probably do a rolling reset maybe if one of us need one. I just got one, so I don't have to look at Melissa's clock, see what she needs. And or we're just gonna, we'll just beat bop over there, find somewhere to have a lunch that we can sit down on the way there. We're going to be taking the 10 to the 20 to the 30 to the something else. And why is it going that way? If it's going to Florida, why did I see it going 10 to the 20? It should just stay the 10 all the way there. Maybe it did. You know, I might be thinking of my route when I left here going to the hell did we go? We went somewhere and we took the 10 to the 20 to the 30 to the 680 to the 121 to the 114. Oh, that was the Texas load I was going to do. That went that way. Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to shoot. I mean, we can go a couple ways, 10 all the way down. We can take 40 all the way down. Whatever. We'll figure it out once we pick it up. But we need to get it picked up. I'm freaked out that load's going to cancel too. So I tried calling this shipper. They're not answering any of their numbers. I tried every extension, shipping, receiving, personnel, payroll, everything, every number that they had. None of them's answering. This was a new facility, and I remember when we went there, they were kind of funny about, well, what time's your appointment? So I was going to drive over there, but I had 2.5 hours left on my clock, and it was 43 miles, I believe it was, or 48 miles, 53 miles, whatever it was. It was supposed to be like an hour and 5 minutes to get from where I was to this truck stop here. It took me 2 hours and 15 minutes because of traffic, and I was running out of time, so I didn't go over to the 01 just to get told that, no, you need to come back tomorrow. I decided not to. I decided, you know what? Things have been so screwy. If we pick it up today, we still can't deliver it. So, boom. Now, I'm not even going to, some of you are going to, well, go drop it. Nope, not even dealing with that. I'm going to just live with the load. I'm going to take it in, and I'm not going to, number one, right now, dropping loads is not a big thing we can be doing. He kind of explained all that, because I don't know if you guys have been following. I tried to drop about 3 loads and had very bad luck getting them dropped. But because of the holidays, there's not a lot of guys working, so dropping loads. I lost my train of thought. Dropping loads. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, dropping loads is squirrel. Oh, there's just not a lot of trucks to pick the loads up, so they're not really allowing dropping loads under most circumstances. All right, let's see what we got. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So here we are. We just had dinner. Melissa's watching some crazy movie that she's been watching with Renee Zellweger, some series. She's hammering down on it because she knows after this live we're going to watch a movie, and she really wants to watch some of that, so that's why she's not up here. Right on, let's see. I'm trying to find out where I was going. Christopher, that news is not ready yet. It's not ready to be announced. I shouldn't have said nothing. Because I was gonna tell you guys, but then I was like, God damn it, you know what? I probably shouldn't. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. You want to know what's coming up? What do you mean, what's coming up? At least you have one truck and one load, which is better than no trucks and no loads, right, Jeff? That's absolutely correct. What's up, Greg? How you doing? Greg's playing up in the oil fields, getting dirty and greasy. Ralph, what's up? Sorry to hear that. It's not going the best for you today, but that's trucking. Like I said, I learned my lesson last year. Yeah, truck with me. But now here's the thing, man. I still am making good money this week. I mean, it's not the great money I've been making, but it's, it's still great. It's still good money, especially for this time, time of year when things are getting screwy. And then next week with this other load, it's going to be just the one load, because I don't know why, guys. I had a brain fart, and it delivers on the 26th, which is Sunday, and I thought to myself, oh man, that's only one load I'm going to get this week. The end of the week, I'm forgetting our pay period is cut off is on Tuesday, so I'll have a couple of days, maybe get another load for a couple bucks, and it will make this next week, which is a good week, an even better week, possibly, or it will get a good jump on the following week. So the money is there, guys. It's there. It's just there's been a lot of hassle because of just crap. Am I losing money? Absolutely not. Was I frustrated? Absolutely. Did I want to quit? No. Did I want to cry? Yes. Did Melissa want to just put herself in the sleeper and hide from me? Yes. Not because I was mad and screaming or anything, but just because I was like, oh. Yell at Melissa and tell her I said hi. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Melissa. Joe says hi. She's got headphones on. She ain't going to hear. These headphones, man, they just drowned out everything. Can you lease purchase from the Pedigree trucks? No, I think Pedigree trucks are for sale only. I don't think those trucks... Yeah, I don't think they lease purchase those trucks. I think they're for sale only. But to be honest with you, when I talked to Pedigree, I didn't ask them about lease purchasing. I was just talking about buying outright. But I don't think you can. Does driving company suck because you can't refuse loads? Companies got great benefits to do it. Myself personally, now that I've had a taste of being able to move around and refuse a couple loads, and guys, here's the thing. As a lease driver, you don't really refuse a bunch of loads because they're usually good loads. Now me, I don't like the snow, so if I know if it's going to just be a normal snow, okay, I'll deal with it. But if they're talking winter weather advisory stuff, I'm going to avoid it like a plague. So number one, I'm not going to the northwest, okay, in the winter time. So as a lease driver, I can close that off. And why I'm not going to go there is because you can go in there no problem, and then you come out and you got to chain up. I'm not chaining up. I don't think chaining up is safe. I know you guys are going to, oh, chaining up's no big deal. I'm from Southern California, man. Snow is like a foreign substance, man. My daughter, when she was a toddler, got out and touched snow, and she looked at me and my wife, and she goes, snow is ice. That's the way me and Melissa look at it to this day. What the hell? Snow is ice. It's not cotton. So I don't like going to those places. So that's why I like to be leased, because I can avoid. Like last year, They sent me a load. It was a great paying load, but it was going into Pennsylvania. And the day after I was going to deliver, they had an actual storm warning. Now, you said get in there, get the hell out. But I don't want a chance. I don't like going someplace where the next day is going to be a problem, because look what happened to me up in Pennsylvania last time. I got stuck there. You know, I had a real hell of a time getting out of there before that storm, and I got lucky and I found a load to get me out of there off the load board. But no, driving company doesn't suck. It's just, you know, you can't pick your loads. Now you can say, hey man, you know what? I'm afraid to go over there because, you know, I don't want to get mugged or anything, and you know, you can do that. Yes, you can, Gertrude. I have one. Okay. Okay, all right. So you can lease purchase a pedigree truck. Okay, good. I didn't know that. I thought those were for sale only. Yeah, that's kind of weird that they would lease purchase a truck with that many miles on it. Maybe they have a mile cutoff that you can do, because some of them pedigree trucks have 300,000-400,000 miles on them. I'd hate to get into a 3-4 year contract on that. Is the weekly payment a lot less? I can answer that. It should be. The truck's a lot less. You know, you're talking, some of those pedigree trucks are $50,000-$60,000, and I think up to I think the most I've seen when I looked was like $115,000. I think it was like 2019s, and they were like $110,000 with like 250,000 miles on them, or you know. And to me, a new truck's 150, 180, whatever it is, no miles. I'd rather do that. Yeah, sorry, Edge. I really dreaded saying anything, because I was gonna, and then I was like, you know what? It's too soon. It's too soon to say anything. The cute Renee Zellweger or the fugly Renee Zellweger? What? She looked pretty good to me on that, what Melissa was showing me. Okay, Batman says, no, they do. I have one. It's 2 years. Default. My truck payment is $750 a week for 2 years. Okay, right on. Brace yourselves, this week is the last week in the year to make money. The rest of the time will be crap. Shoot until about mid-January. Just make the best of it. For now, I'll be back on the road soon. Okay, truck with me. Here's a good thing. In January, I'm going to be house hunting. So that's kind of cool that it's going to be goofy, because I'm going to be house hunting in Texas there. So it'll be nice not being totally under the gun to hammer down on loads. I'm planning on doubling down on the payment and pay it off within the year. There you go. The 2018s are $54K, but they've got about 400,000 miles on them, or real close to 400,000 miles on them. I've looked, I've seen them. If I had my thing, I could bring it up and show you. But anything in the $50,000 to $60,000 range, they had. I know the 50-something had like 450,000 miles on it, but they're going to be up in the fours. I know, Hog Rider, damn you. I know. If you're not gonna tell, I know, dude. I know. I screwed up. What can I do? I mean, what can I do? It's yeah. What can I do? I said it, and I mean, I can make something up. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is I'll just make something up. I'm gonna grow my hair out long. That's what the news was. I apologize. I'm sorry, truly, 100% sorry. I mentioned it. Please accept my apology. Please don't make my ears ring. Say you're sorry. Shut up. I can hear you, man. Oh, I don't want to mess up my bill, but I was gonna go right. Say you're sorry. You accept. Okay, I'm glad. Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody else accepts. Oh man. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week, and yeah, last year I don't remember it getting real bad after Christmas. I know it slowed down a little bit, but I was solo back then, and you had to do all those 10-hour breaks. So even if it was kind of slow, you were doing the breaks or whatnot. So I don't know. I don't think it felt slow. But running a team truck, when you sit for a day or 10 hours, it's like, what the hell? You feel like, what the hell? To get a 34-hour reset in? That's awesome. Good luck with the house hunting. Stay safe out there and have a good night, guys. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So is it Black Peterbilt or Red International that you won't tell us about yet? Okay. You know what? Let me do this. I can tell you this. I'm not buying a truck. Joe, Joe can back me on that, because I talked to him about it last night, and there you go. I'm not buying a truck. There's my news. There you go. Joe backs me on that. Okay, you're not buying a truck, but you're leasing one, right? I'm going to just leave it at that. Maybe I'm going to go back company. I don't know. We'll leave it at that. Oh, man. But no, that's the news, guys. I'm not going to be buying a truck, unfortunately. I've just decided that buying a truck isn't in the cards. Your lips are sealed. Uh-oh. With what? Glue? With a little glue? Man, this truck stop, I hate this truck stop, dude. You can't... Whoever... They need to put poles up back there or something, because these trucks, they don't know when to stop backing up, and you get a truck, he's pulled way over the line, so these trucks are sticking way forward. So when you're trying to park, so well, you can't take that spot or that spot out because the truck's too far forward. This is the dumbest truck stop ever. Don't feel bad about making a sound business decision, Rick says. Right on, okay. Ed says I'm going flatbed. Could you imagine me climbing around on a flatbed with all that dirt? Oh my God. Could you imagine dirt on your neck? Guys, if you guys do TikTok, I'm going to highly recommend Stale Cracker is the name. I would tell you about my daughter's site, but I can't remember it too. Hey, Melissa. Hannah, are you watching this? Put in what your site is. But this Stale Cracker dude, he's just awesome to watch. He just cracks me up. Nah, man, when you're flatbed, you'll be taking 14 showers a day. I saw your lease video from last year, and you fooled everyone with a Black Peterbilt and Red International. Oh, yeah. Not really. I was just walking around. Everyone just started assuming, that I wasn't, I was just walking around with my camera, and, I thought the smart thing to do back then was to just lease this truck. All my stuff was already in it. It was a good truck. That's when I found out it has the oil leak that just never can be fixed. So I thought that was the smart thing to do. No, you said it was between the two trucks. No, I didn't. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I think no. I don't think I was egging on those two trucks. I think I might have. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the video and it would jog my memory. But I don't think I did. I don't remember. I don't remember doing that. What's the main reason for not buying? Just don't want to. Hog Rider says I did, so I probably did then, because Hog Rider seems to have a good memory. He's brought up stuff in the past that I said I didn't do and looked back and I did. So, all right, well, I goofed on you guys a little bit, I guess. Well, I don't know. What do you want me to say? You did 3 videos. Yes, I was bored. I was bored at work. Okay, I apologize. Once again, what the hell, man? You got me freaking apologizing for everything. I mean, what is Trucker's Life channel on Facebook? I think it's an unapologetic. What the hell is it? I can't remember, but I think it's unapologetic or Trucking Kitchen or something like that. Well, my channels are always apologetic. David H channel, because you guys got me dead to rights or too much, man. It was the one time Melissa did the ring the bell on cue. I know, man. She's delayed a lot. I think she's just because she's often, doing her thing and just all of a sudden, huh? That's funny though. The one time she does it on cue. Anybody ever get water in these cups? With ice, so they're cold. But I'll tell you what, man. If this load cancels tomorrow, I think I'm going to just shut it down until next year. You ask for water, it's free. Oh yeah, you get the water cup. Yep, absolutely. 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 Why would I buy a house and get out of trucking? How would I pay for my house? How would I pay for my house if I got out of trucking? Trucking is my thing, man. No, man. What do you guys can sit and guess forever. I'm not going local. I'm not doing that. All right, you guys know. See, here's the thing. Here's one thing I've learned is when you're trying to keep things on the down low, stop answering wrong questions. Okay, with no, it's not that. No, it's not that. Because if the person's asking the questions is smart, they will narrow down to, okay, well, he's not no. So it has to be yes, this. So I'm not going to answer anymore. I'm not going to say yes or no to anything. You guys did this to me once before, and I was smart enough not to say yes or no. Let's see. But with the way freight could be next year, you might want to go back to company team driving. What's wrong with what's going to happen with the freight next year? You think it's going to fall apart? To buy a truck. Last week I had my Indy to Oakland FedEx double drop and hook load cancel. It ruined my week. At least you're not the only one. Yeah, man, that kind of crap, it just sucks when that happens. And you'd think these companies, when they book a load, they would know if they have the product or not. Simple as that. I mean, if I was selling something, hey man, we need 500,000 pieces of this widget. I'm going to look in inventory. We got 750,000 widgets. Okay, we're good. Yes, we can fill that order. Next guy calls, I need 300,000. Nope, we don't have it. Okay, we can only send you this. Do you want those? No, then you got to wait till we get more in. Not, yeah, we'll do whatever you guys want, and then we've got to load a truck. Hey, we ain't got nothing to load it with. Fortunately, I think it will go back to 2019 freight rates. 2019 freight lanes. Unfortunately, what do you mean? I thought 2019 seemed to be better than they are now. Little Debbie Nixon is in the house. Haven't seen you in forever. She's been hiding. Oh my God. She's been running around town hiding like crazy, man. But I don't know. I don't think freight rates are going to go too south that it's going to cause lease to go very, it can't get any worse than it is. I mean, freight rates right now are so in the toilet, but I'm still making money. I'm still making more versus if I was company, because it's very simple. When I get paid this much money and I look at the miles, I can just right in my head go, okay, this is how much I was getting paid a mile. Company, this is what I was averaging in these bonuses. Okay, this was still $300 more for that week, $200 more for that week. And as long as it's more, you're making more money. You do that not for the week, for the load. I mean, you could do it weekly too. But when I was doing those comparisons, I was tending to do it weekly or load by load. This load would have paid me this much company, it paid me this much lease. This load, so on and so forth. And it was always ahead of the game. Always, every single time. Except this one time in Bandcap, it wasn't. 2018 was great, 2019 was average, and 2020 spot market rates are $3 to $5 a mile depending on the lane. That's funny. They were just, I was sitting in their truck stop in the laundry there, and there's 3 guys in there, owner-operators, and they were talking about spot market and what they're making. And yeah, they all seem to be, 1,000 miles, I got paid $4,000, blah, 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 blah. And then, yeah, what'd you get coming out of there? Oh man, $800. And just like everything in trucking, if you go into a crappy area, you're going to make bank going in, but coming out, you're probably going to take it in the pants, which makes this load and this load equal this load. But yet, most guys are only going to tell you what they made here and not here to equal this. You guys know that's a pet peeve of mine. Where's Melissa? I dumped her on the interstate somewhere. No, she's watching a movie. I can't remember what it's called, but it's some Renee Zellweger series. She's supposed to be like some sexy thing that does stuff and is sexy, and she really loves it. She likes it so much she wants to watch it, because after this live we're going to watch a movie, and she wants to get a couple episodes in before we watch a movie. She's dedicated, I guess. Dedicated, freight, dedicated. On the 4th, you're going back out on the road, Edge. Right on. Oh, man, Suede must love that. Yeah, Debbie, where the hell have you been, and what the heck? I don't like when people just disappear like that. You've been running hard, huh? Okay, can't fault you for that, but, you can't, you just disappear, man. And it was funny, about a month ago, I think it was a month ago maybe, Debbie, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I was just driving one day, I was like, maybe I even said it on these, where the hell's Debbie at? Where'd she go? But, yeah. Does Prime let you know your drug test results before you go to orientation? Well, yeah, if you fail a drug test, you ain't going to orientation. So they'll definitely let you know if you got a problem. Now, if you have to ask, that means you're going, oh, please, 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 that you're probably going to have a problem. I mean, I hope you're not hoping that something's not going to show up, because they catch everything. When I was in orientation, my bunkmate or roommate, they caught penicillin in his system, okay? That he didn't write down on his thing, one of the drugs he's taking and why. They immediately, after the drug test, why do you have this penicillin in your system? Well, he didn't have the reason that he never told them. He told me why, and he just left the next day. That's his story to tell, but it wasn't no illegal thing. It was just something that he had that, Prime would have probably said no, adios. So he just left instead of, I guess he didn't want the embarrassment of being told you got to go or whatever. Seriously, if you don't know before your test, you need to make better life tests. That's what Rick says. Yeah, that's kind of true, that's kind of true. Hell, everyone's high anymore. Contact high. Hell, everyone's high and well, yeah, no, it's contact highs, or let's just say being around it, isn't going to show up unless you're around it. And what is this? What's the smoke? Then it's going to show up. But if it shows up in your system, you're hanging out with the wrong people. Or wait, unless you're in California, it's legal in California. Debbie's going to send Hog Rider 5 pennies. Right on. Have you a good night and Merry Christmas, everyone. I have to get back to my dad. He is extremely sick. All right, Ralph, Merry Christmas. Good thoughts towards your dad, and be good, man. If we don't see you again, yeah, Merry Christmas. Hog Rider says you fail a drug test, your career is over. Yes, you do not want to fail a drug test. You do not want to take a drug test if you can fail it, because, yeah, you're pretty much going to be done. I got the clap. Mike Williams says you were going to drive for Junior. What would make you think that? I'm just curious. What would make you think that? But you know what? It's funny. If I was going to go company, I would definitely drive for Junior, because one, and I might be speaking wrong here, but from what I understand, you get a condo truck, you get paid the same as lightweight drivers. The truck comes, and again, I could be wrong, but I think truck comes with a refrigerator, it comes with side box, it comes with load locks, it comes with chains. I don't think you put satellite in it, but you can just come right out of school, get in that truck, no money out of pocket, and roll comfortably, and make good money driving for the more money like you would in a small truck. You just took your drug test. Right on. Junior, he got a new truck a while back. That black one, yeah. Edge says, good night, everybody. Running tanker at 4 in the morning for the last time. Right on, Edge. Good night, buddy. We'll see you out here soon, man. Swade's gotta love you a lot. If this truck was a manual, I'd drive for Junior. If it was a manual, Hog Rider, give me a freaking break. You can't be one of those guys that, I ain't a truck driver unless I have a stick shift. Or stick shift. If it don't have a long hood, I ain't driving it. Now, I know you don't do a long hood, but come on, man. Driving a manual nowadays is, come on. Every time we get into traffic, somebody on the CB, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not in my manual anymore. Come on, man. Come on, don't be that way. Don't be that way. But no, if you wanted to be a company driver, man, running for Junior would be the way to go, I think. From what I understand, his fuel bonuses are good. Home time's generally not a problem. Honestly, I'm hoping to hear you two are going to Landstar and are going to lease a truck from a dealership, or Lone Mountain, when they bring out the new 2021s. Right on, Rick. I'm not saying nothing no more, Rick. I'm not going to go, oh, no, we're not doing that. Like I said, I'm just going to straight face it. You're not narrowing it down. You're not narrowing it down, buddy. Hey, just laughing. Yeah, it's probably cussing me. Is that why my ears ringing? um, hey Noah, how you doing, man? Yes, Junior's white truck is a manual, but I think you're gonna have to peel that truck out from under Junior, from his cold dead hands. Although, he's a trainer, and training manual nowadays is kind of a goofy thing. That would be not a bad deal. Put a hog rider in a manual truck, he goes into an auto truck, train anybody and everybody, be one of those super trainers that pumped out 45 people a week. No, I'm just kidding, man. You prefer a manual. Yeah, preferring something is one thing, but saying, hey, I'm not going to better myself or my career because I want a manual, that's all I'm saying. The DD15 with the AMT DD12 gets the best fuel mileage. Yeah, his truck gets pretty good fuel mileage. Folks, he didn't say no. That's because, Rick, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I'm not going to say no to things that are wrong, and I'm not going to say maybe to things that might be right, and I'm not going to say that because you'll narrow it down to where, what's up, Bones? You'll narrow it down to where it's like, okay, there's only like two choices now, so it's either this or this. So I'm not doing that, man. I'm not playing that game. No. I'd like a classic truck one day. Yeah, a classic truck would be nice. I'd like a classic Freightliner, but I think of it as I would rather be, to make a better business decision, I would rather be in something that's going to get the best fuel economy, something that I'm not going to be out there polishing because looks so good, it's got all that chrome and stuff, that I can just work hard with it and call it a tool and let it be a tool. Now, having said that, this truck right now needs a damn wash badly because of the snow we were in. I was going to wash it last night. I don't know why I didn't wash it last night at the Blue Beacon. Yeah, why the hell didn't I wash it last night? I think I was starting to get antsy, wanting to get down past the traffic before I got there. But I was going to get washed over here at Little Sisters, and I ran out of hours on my clock coming over here, so it's like, we're going to get up early tomorrow, or not get up early, we're going to leave early tomorrow, go get the truck washed, and go get our load. You wish you learned in a manual. Manual's not a hard thing. You can go to a school and have them get you a manual certification probably fairly quick and probably fairly cheap, because they could probably teach you and get you certified on it in a day or two. I thought he wanted to drive manual, not drive what? Manual. I want to drive manual, not drive manual and manual. Oh, okay, I see. The spelling's different. Well, it's here. It's tomato and tomato. I love the automatic LLI. Works smarter, not harder. Exactly, Mrs. Nixon. Rick says he didn't say no. That's all. Damn you! I want to say now, but I'm not. Gonna do it. Debbie is not harder in a manual. It's not harder in a manual. He's just staying lease. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna say probably not harder in a manual, but there's more to do in a manual. So technically, doesn't that make it harder? I mean, you got to make sure you're in that right gear going down the hill. And if you're one of these guys who like to downshift going downhill and you miss that gear and you can't get it back into gear, you're going to be that guy that usually flies by me with his brakes smoking. So, yeah, I mean, I guess there's a little more to driving a manual than an automatic. Looking cool ain't cheap. Looking cheap ain't cool. I look very cheap, but I ain't trying to be cool, so me. That's right, your leg. Everyone always complains about their clutch knee. Let's see, David's gonna goof us all and not tell us on a live, but in a recorded video. Hey Morgan, how you doing, man? No, no, no. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't doing a recorded video. You guys know me. I'm a go live, and I want to have a signal, so I just record it and then throw it out there. I think I might have a recorded video waiting in the works to be released. I don't think I released it. No, since it's doing what it's doing that while at Prime. Not sure how it works though. It's doing that. It's doing that while at Prime. Not sure how. I missed something. Hog Rider says, "Oh, I know what it is. They're getting separate trucks. Screw Emmanuel, just Jake break down those hills while lighting a cigarette." There you go, Bones. You can always get it back in gear. Okay. Then, Hog Rider, why do I see these trucks flying down these hills with the brakes on fire? I mean, what's up with that? Just the other day, coming down the 5, I think it was, going through the truck. It's like, what the hell is it? The stink? And, it was right after a truck went flying past me. Oh, my hand looked dirty for a second in the video. I was like, my hands ain't dirty. What the hell? Yeah, back here it looks dirty. But it's not. It's clean. Ooh. Callus, I need to put some lotion on. I ain't putting lotion on in front of you guys. I'll never hear the end of it. Bones, I'm holding the cigarette, not lighting it. Frozen focused. I'm a whole baby out here. You're a whole baby. Come on, you smoke that cigarette. Or the vape, the freaking vape thing. I will, Debbie. She's got her headset on, so she can't hear me. Like, Melissa, you're dumb. See, she can't hear me. I love you. You're beautiful. I love you. Melissa, I love you. Yeah, see, she can't hear me. Melissa, Hannah's on the phone. I hope she jumped. No, she can't hear me. I hope she ain't dead over there. No, it says getting the auto restriction off, David. I didn't have an auto restriction for a while until I moved to Missouri. When I was in California, it wasn't restricted. While you're buying a house, I'd avoid any financial charges. Oh, absolutely. Tomorrow we should, the bank talked to us today. Tomorrow the pre-approval should be done, and then we can start looking. But I'm going to start looking after the 6th because we got the commitment till the 6th. I've talked to my fleet manager, told him what's going on, so it's going to be kind of hokey pokey as far as running. So it's all good. And it's funny, Rick, absolutely don't even use your credit cards. I haven't used my credit card since I applied for the loan. Now, I use my credit card, I get 2% cash back on this stuff, 5% on that stuff. So I put most of my stuff on the credit card and then just pay it off. I mean, a lot of times I don't even wait till the bill's due at the end of the month because some people know me, some people don't. They know I get antsy, and I get too antsy knowing there's money on a credit card, so I just go pay. Whether that helps your credit or hurts your credit, I don't know, but that's just, I have a hard time letting it ride. You learned recently not all trucks have a Jake. Huh? I wouldn't want to drive a truck without Jake. I've seen a few burning out my nerves bad. The drivers that have been out here for 100 years and know everything. That's the guys burning up their brakes running down the hills. I gotta get this restriction off too. My cousin has trucks. He's going to help me. Right on. Can't wait to hit up the dispensary after turning in these stupid keys. Bones, I would wait on that, man, until unless you already got another job and they're not going to test you or anything. Not every place will allow you to be flying high there, buddy. No, which one doesn't? So I won't get one. Jake is my second husband. Hog Rider wants to know what company you're at there, Bones. Debbie says she's heading to bed with my baby kitty named Princess. So now it's Truckle, Little Debbie, and Princess. Right on. Give Princess a pat on the top of her head. Good night, Mrs. Nixon. Happy Merry Christmas to you. Guys, it's a funny thing because I owned a business for 18 years, and every season it's happy holidays, happy holidays. And if you notice, I almost keep saying happy holidays, and I keep changing it to Merry Christmas because I've wanted to say Merry Christmas every time, and I always felt it's not politically correct. But why not? Why not? Why? People tell me Merry Christmas all the time. I might be Jewish. I'm just sick of saying happy holidays, man. It's like Merry Christmas. I know you should say happy holidays, though. Small company out of Illinois, but I'm done with the stupid CDL rat race. So you got burned by a small company and they killed you on trucking. Like I've said in a few videos, if you get out here and you get with the wrong company and it can turn you off to trucking, which, hey, whatever you got to do. Some older trucks don't. It's rare now, but early 2000 it wasn't standard. Who the hell's going to buy a truck that's early 2000s? Right, season's greetings is just safer. But why? Why would saying Merry Christmas to somebody offend them? If they're Jewish or I don't even know all the other faiths, man. I really don't. I just know Hanukkah and Christmas. So why would it offend them? Why if I walked up to a person who celebrates Hanukkah and I said Merry Christmas, why would that offend them? They should just Merry Christmas or simply Happy Hanukkah. If I said Merry Christmas, they say, oh, thank you. Merry Christmas to you and Happy Hanukkah. Thank you. Happy Hanukkah to you. Kiss and walk off. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Dave, you're getting into politics? Actually, wouldn't that be religion? Man, Prime was screwing me on my switch to flatbed. My fleet manager wasn't communicating and didn't allow me to plan my switch. Hopefully you were talking via Qualcomm and via phone. Qualcomm, sometimes there's miscommunication. So I like to put some stuff on the Qualcomm, follow it up with a phone call if it's something really important. That way you got both. You got your recorded evidence on the Qualcomm and, hey, man, I even talked to you and explained it to you, so don't tell me you didn't understand what the Qualcomm said. But I don't know if I would consider saying they're screwing you on it. I mean, it's just not going the way it's planned. I'm sure they're not going, oh, we don't want them to go to flatbed, because I'm sure they need way more people in flatbed than they do reefer. So much like, yeah, exactly. Okay, Little Debbie says, Merry Christmas, all my friends. Love y'all. Be safe and have a great night. You too, Mrs. Nixon. You take care. Mrs. Nixon or Miss Nixon? It's Miss Nixon. She ain't married. I'm going to just go back to calling you Little Debbie. How about that? This company is... my sister was on the news here in California. Get this. She sent me a link to the interview they did. She was leaving LAX to go to Florida, Texas, to go be with her daughter and grandbaby, whatnot, my niece. And the news was there talking about COVID and travel and blah, 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 blah. So she was on and she's, talking about it. And we need to go see our family. And, they asked what you're doing. And she also told them about Pelosi and Newsom creating a scare and kind of went off on Newsom and whatnot. They cut all that out and just kept the part about, oh yeah, I'm just going to visit my, daughter and grandkid. She's so pissed. She's like, come on, man. But yeah, it was funny. Bone says this company is pretty rad. Actually, would recommend anyone to drive for them. Have just done the math. You have just done the math. See, I don't understand I mean, we won't get into it, Bones, because I know you're salty on it. But yeah, I don't understand what kind of fuzzy math you're doing that's causing you the issues. And I don't mean fuzzy math by that's not a cut down. George Bush used to say fuzzy math, or people used to say he does fuzzy math. And ever since then, I adapted that word, fuzzy math. You used the app, okay. Yeah, you should follow it up with a phone call, though, because, like I said, there's been times. I one time told my fleet manager when we were trying to get a load out of Florida, I didn't like the load. I was like, look, can't we get something like, can't we get a load like something like the California loads? He killed my pre-plan and gave me a crappy-ass California load that didn't pay well. And he goes, all right, there you go. I was like, no, I didn't say give me a California load. I said like, because, at the time it was just when the produce season was over. But I was used to getting those really good loads, going to California and coming back out. So, I learned. Now when I quit doing stuff on the Qualcomm that needs more of an explanation, because one of the things people do when they read texts is they might read one or two lines and just assume what the rest says. So I always now, when it's that kind of stuff, I'll call them and make sure that we understand each other. So you got to be careful with just doing the text. JB Hunt trucks didn't have engine brakes. I'm not sure when they started ordering their trucks with them. Oh, that's scary. My fleet manager didn't know what he was doing. I kept getting told to do one thing, contact the person, and they'd say, your fleet manager has to do that. I'd tell him, and he'd give me the same thing. I'd tell him, and he'd give me the same thing. Huh. Yeah. Whenever you have a problem with your fleet manager, let me just tell you this. Call the Prime 800 number and ask for fleet manager supervisor. I can't remember his name. He's a good guy. He's the guy you go to. He's the guy I go to, like if at night you can't get a hold of dispatch or anything and you're trying to do your depart call or you have a problem. If no one's picking up because, they fell asleep because they're working from home or whatever, you call him and he takes care of you, does what he can do, everything. But that's who I would contact and get it done. And you got to be, you can't just, have him do that. Say, no. Look, man, he's tried. He doesn't know how to do it. So I need you to do it. Well, I can't do it. Your fleet manager's got to do it. Okay, then you need to contact my fleet manager in a 3-way phone conversation, and we need to sort this out. And they'll get it done, dude. It's just that simple. It's communication. If he doesn't know what he's doing, you need to get somebody that knows what they're doing to talk to him and have him figure it out. That's all it is. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to do the runaround, because if you don't know what he's doing, you're going to keep just running around in a circle and not get anything done. And I know you really want to climb on them flatbeds and play with those tarps and the dirty cables and the dirt and the dirt roads and driving down roads that trucks should be on, but you got to get that equipment there for the construction crew. Get stuck in the mud, the cougars get you, the vampires, all that stuff, man. Yeah, no, I know you can't wait to do that. Yes, I know. I realized that. Little Debbie. That's why I was like, wait, what? Oh, wait, no. I love Prime, but he gave me a sour taste. My new fleet manager is great. Oh, so you got a new fleet manager? Okay, well, good. So you must have got it all squared away. So I'm sitting there telling you how to do it, and you're all like, dude, I already got it all done. Joe, don't say that, dang JB Hunt. We talked on the phone a few times about it. He didn't want me to switch. Well, then he needs to throw you some cash or whatever psycho reason you wanted to switch. Maybe the cash wouldn't have helped. David, please send me your link to your sister's interview after this live. Okay, I will. Not a problem. I'm sure she probably put it on Facebook too. I don't know if you're friends with her though, Joe. So how does everyone feel about your country giving other countries millions and only giving USA residents 600? My country, 'tis of thee. Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Okay, about the supervisor. Really? We don't do live load calls on flatbed, so I want to go to flatbed, climb on a trailer on pipe, slip, fall, break a leg, crack a hip, break my melon, touch dirty tarps that are blowing around and you're sailing off into the wind with them, or they're frozen, you can't roll them up, throwing straps, chaining things, watching your load fall over on the road, pulling over, having to wait for a crane to come, pick it back up, which is all out of your pocket, by the way, and because you don't want to do a live load call. Oh, wait, no, you're probably talking about live load call because I said you have to call him because you can't get a hold of the guy. Okay, never mind. He also wouldn't reimburse you for your hotel. Okay, well, aren't you lease? Lease don't get reimbursed for a hotel unless you're doing some kind of training. My wife is a nurse, just watched a 30-year trucker die in the hospital. Cool if that's who you want to be, but moving on. I think I'd die a lot sooner than 30 years if I was out in this truck 30 years. Damn. Lucky flatbed, I knew you should have went instead of reefers. I have to have 1 year experience flatbed so I can haul cars. Oh, you want to haul cars? Why? No, I'm just kidding. No, okay, so there you go. You have a reason rather than just being psychotic and want to get on a flatbed. I can respect that. But then again, I can also respect that you want to be psychotic and play with tarps. Melissa's cousin is a flatbedder. Then again, he's kind of psychotic. So there you go. You had to do boot camp in Springfield. Well, yeah, if you were out of school, anytime I was in any kind of training, ACE 2, training to become a trainer, all that, they always put me up at campus. You hate tarps. Yeah, well, you're going to learn to love them. Or hate them more, I guess we would say. Flatbed is for crazy people. Okay. And felons? I can't say that word, can I? Felons, there you go. I don't know why you would say it felons. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know why you'd say that. I don't think that's like the case, but crazy people, yeah, because goddamn, who wants to play with tarps? And I want to buy the winning lottery ticket, just saying. Yeah, so do I. Campus was full and he wouldn't front me for Oasis. No, hell no, they're going to put you in the Oasis. When campus is full, you go across the street. I forget what it's called, but they work with Prime. And if you ever go over there and are paying out of pocket, you get a discount. There ain't no way they're going to pay for Oasis. Why would they do that when there's all the other budget hotels around there that cost the same as Prime? I mean, as Prime, as Campus. Oh man, I ain't even gonna feel bad for you on that one, man. You want to stay in a really nice hotel and have Prime pay for it instead of the equivalent of what that hotel was. Come on, man. You think Melissa would like flatbed? Yeah, she might. She might like it to watch me fall off the trailer. I tried to pick up some chains. Yep, reefer it is. I went reefer. Yeah, yep. chains try to pick up the tarps. What are they, like 60 pounds? I wouldn't want to touch the chains just because how rusty and nasty they get. I can only imagine the feeling you must have on your hands if you touch any of that stuff without gloves on. And having said that, gloves will start to get that gross right through them to the inside, to where now your hands are still getting dirty. I mean, these cheap leather gloves or whatever they are, I noticed that they're only good for, maybe a month. And you got to throw them out because you'll put your fingers in the gloves, you pull them out, and your damn fingernails are dirty. You're like, what the hell? How'd that happen? iPhones. When my truck was in the shop, they paid for the Oasis. We got lucky is all I'm going to say about that. Because, they don't. I've seen them use Oasis. They've put, I've know students that got put up in the Oasis, but that's probably because the other place was booked too. They're gonna go the cheap way out always. I mean, they just are. Hilton down the street, 9K Drive. Prime does put people in the Oasis. I'm definitely a witness. A few of my classmates ended up. Yeah, if the places are booked, they'll put you in the Oasis. They will, but they're not going to just throw you in there just because you want to go in there. Eaton had my internet. I don't know what you mean. Oh my God, Hog Rider. Eaton had my international working on the transmission and couldn't get to it, so they gave me the advanced road races. Right on. Okay. The Hilton is nice. Yes, Hog Rider. I stayed at the Holiday Inn next door, and they told me they gave a discount for Prime drivers. Yeah, probably more than likely all the damn hotels around there do. It is Wombats. I was gonna finish this live a minute ago, and it started getting heated here, so I stayed on. But now that you're here, I guess I'm gonna go. But anyways, guys, I do want to go. I do want to get watching the video, and crawl into bed with my lovely wife. Why wouldn't I want to do that? Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and we'll see you later. Figures you leave when I arrive. Well, hell yeah, dude. When you arrive, I gotta go when you arrive, man. No, I'm just kidding, but all season's greetings. Yes, season's greetings. Later. Good night, all. All right. Killed you.